Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro. The SAGs, PGAs, and the Eddie Awards. Dunzo, they have happened. And all of these awards together form a very interesting conversation that we might be having about awards.
When are the WGAs?
1st of February. Let's start off with the Eddie Awards. This is the award for editing, and they have categories drama and comedy. We had the drama category, which was kind of ambiguous because The Irishman and Parasite and Ford vs. Ferrari were all in this category. Irishman was looking like a front runner.
Or Ford v Ferrari.
Maybe Ford v... Yeah, you'd think maybe Ford v Ferrari would win because the Critics' Choice went with 1917. So you think, oh, really? Like, The Irishman's kind of losing front-runner status. Is it really going to win editing?
I feel like at this point, The Irishman's best shot at any award is visual effects. I feel like it has gone down.
So then, what wins editing, folks? Raw fucking raw. Parasite wins editing, and we all go, "Day! Could this be too good to be true?" Does this mean that Parasite has a shot to win Best Picture? Because obviously editing's a big deal. Parasite is nominated for editing. Hollywood and 1917 are not nominated. Is Parasite going to win, like, editing and foreign film? Is that it? That's a weird package.
What were the previous winners of this award? I believe Bohemian Rhapsody won this award, and that's what caused me to predict it first.
Arrival won drama the same year that La La Land won comedy. That year, editing went to Hacksaw Ridge. Boyhood lost to Whiplash at the Oscars. Captain Phillips lost to Gravity at the Oscars. The Descendants won here. That didn't win editing at the Oscars.
Okay, but look at all the ones that did. Argo.
I know, but
Mad Max.
I know. It's a correlation of, like, maybe around 2/3. The comedy one, like, almost never wins. And what won comedy? Jojo Rabbit. And what did Jojo Rabbit beat? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is, like, very consistent. Like, obviously the Oscars snubbed Hollywood, so you could have said, oh, that makes sense. But also, like, Jojo Rabbit beating Hollywood for editing
pretty strong.
Seems pretty weird.
This is definitely putting Parasite in the top contenders of editing.
I would have to see what the BAFTAs do. Like, well, the BAFTAs can't give it to Parasite. They're probably going to give it to, like, Ford v Ferrari.
They'll probably give it to Ford v Ferrari. If they do give it Ford v Ferrari, I'll consider it a possibility. If they don't, I probably not be predicting Ford v Ferrari to win editing at the Oscars.
Yeah,
but this is one of those categories that I'm having a tough time predicting.
It's become one of the most ambiguous categories.
But I feel like Irishman has taken a dip, and it seems like it's Ford v Ferrari or Parasite. Because Parasite I can see coming up as that movie that has really good editing.
Yeah,
it's like notable for particularly its editing, which I thought, especially the second time I watched it.
Like a David Fincher movie, maybe. Like, just very sleek. I feel like it's weird that it would win editing and not much else as a foreign film. Maybe it will come with a nice package, that's the thing. So let's move on to the SAG Awards. Supporting actress, supporting actor, actor, and actress went exactly as expected. They went exactly as the Globes and the Critics' Choice have done, and I don't see how this is not another year like in 2017 when all the winners for the 4 categories won at every single major thing. That is happening right now.
Yeah.
And it's going to continue to happen unless the BAFTA screw something up.
There were absolutely no surprises there. It was like, yep. But then, folks, we had a Christmas present delivered to our doorsteps.
Yummy.
Straight from the chimney, from the big red man himself.
You know,
Parasite won the SAG Ensemble Award.
When I heard about this, I ran to get my fork, my knife, and my bib, and I ran to the table to sit like this and lick my lips, because I just had to have this snack. I had to enjoy this
And
snack.
you were thirsty for the honey from the bong hive.
I needed to suckle at the teat of that hive. Why is this fantastic? First of all, it's the first foreign film to ever win this award, which is amazing. Second of all, Parasite was not nominated in any acting categories anywhere, and it still wins ensemble, which is incredible. Hollywood was the front runner. A glorious victory over Hollywood. Again, the Eddies didn't like Hollywood. The SAGs didn't give it to Hollywood. So it looks like Parasite has kind of like beaten Hollywood, despite that won the Critics' Choice.
And with virtually no star power. You can say Song Kang-ho has star power in Korea. Is he a star in the United States? Among people who watch this channel, maybe, but not to the GP, the general public. Hollywood is the celebrity film.
Or The Irishman, which won at the Critics' Choice.
Or The Irishman.
Jojo Rabbit
and
has...
Parasite beat them. That's a big deal. It says that there's love for it.
And the only movie in the category with no other nominations. Insane.
Obviously, it's because the movie is an ensemble, like, piece, and everybody working together in the movie like made it that way. But
it deserved
for the
so
SAGs
much
to give it to a Korean ensemble, I think that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, look down their list. Like, which movies don't have like a stacked cast of American celebrities? None of them. Like, this one's just out of the blue. So the question is, what does this mean for Parasite and the Oscars? SAG over the last decade has only matched Best Picture 4 out of 10 times. So it's not really like the best predictor, but it shows that there's love from the actors branch, who is the largest voting group in the Academy. They make up something like 20%. So it shows a lot of passion for Parasite there, which apparently Hollywood didn't get. Also worth noting that 1917 doesn't have that kind of love for the actors.
Because obviously. So when people say like, oh, 1917 didn't get any acting nominations, like clearly it fucking didn't, because it's just not that kind of movie. PGA just gave them it. So
I know, but
that's love.
But that's PGA. PGA is producers, SAG is actors. The preferences might be similar, but I think if you're an actor, you're more likely to appreciate a movie that has great acting.
Maybe not.
1917 has love from a lot of different technical branches too. The PGA. 1917 won the PGA. Hollywood kind of thought that would win. It won the Critics' Choice. It won Globes. Hollywood has really hit it up with like every section of every guild. Maybe it like Birdman's or Shape of Water's.
See, I wasn't feeling Hollywood for this because 1917 is a crowd pleaser. Hollywood is not really a crowd pleaser. I think it's a movie that isolates a lot of people because of its meandering nature. So it does kind of clear things up. 1917 is the most Oscar baity movie at the Academy Awards. I mean, it seems like it has the best chance at winning the Academy Award right now. And it's also winning all the director awards. The Critics' Choice made it very clear that they do not prefer Bong Joon-ho over Sam Mendes. They like them just as much.
Mendes is going to win the DGA. That is indisputable. It's probably going to do really well with the BAFTAs and win BAFTAs. How can you say that Parasite is a frontrunner? You know, it might have a shot at editing. Could maybe to overtake Hollywood for screenplay.
I just think it has a Moonlight sliver of a shot. But I mean, the Academy could just be like, oh, Olivia Colman in The Favorite, you win the Oscar. Like, Parasite, we know you weren't winning the awards, but here you go.
And the package would look like screenplay, foreign, editing, and picture. So if it beats Hollywood for screenplay, then you go, oh shit, what are we in for? But then again, 1917 could still win.
I just don't think it will, though. I don't think it'll be Hollywood for screenplay.
1917 is peaking. It made a shit ton of money at the box office. Right off the Golden Globe win, and then it makes more money because it won the Golden Globe, and then because it's winning awards, it makes more money at the box office, and just a never-ending cycle. And this, like, huge ball of 1917-ness is just going to roll all the way to February 9th. Like, I don't see it losing steam that quickly. Because it, like, just got here. Whereas The Irishman kind of Star is Born and came out in October and people got tired of it. Like, that stuff happens. And then here 1917 is, and it's all new. And
I guess Parasite, but why are you even saying that? Like, Hollywood has more of evidence of a chance to win than Parasite does. So...
true. Yeah, I guess Hollywood could still win. I would say that it seems like it's a two-horse race between Parasite and 1917, but then again, if Hollywood's winning screenplay, supporting actor, and production design, it's not that, like, far-fetched to see it get a Best Picture on top of that. It would be a Spotlight kind of surprise, where Spotlight only won the Critics' Choice. Parasite has to pull a Moonlight, and that shit just, like, doesn't really happen.
They do seem to favor acting movies, like... Green Book, in some ways, is more of an acting movie than Roma. The Revenant certainly isn't as much of an acting movie as, like, Spotlight is. I don't know if that, like, could make something edge out 1917.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you could make a guild, what would it be called?